There's no doubt COVID-19 has presented unprecedented challenges, and we recognize that this has been an extremely difficult time for all of our students and their families. I've worked at Temple for nearly 30 years. I have an undergraduate and 2 graduate degrees from Temple University. I can assure you that we're doing everything we can to make sure Temple comes out of this pandemic stronger financially, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that we offer the best possible education at the lowest possible cost, and that your degree will have the same great value and benefit that it did for me. You have to know that freezing tuition is a major decision for any university, and it doesn't happen very often. In a normal year, Temple would increase its tuition generally around 2 to 2.5%. That increase would fund things that directly benefit students, student counseling, student health, increases for faculty salaries, and other increases at the university to keep the university operating, such as security, maintenance, and utilities. By freezing tuition this year, those costs are still increasing and we need to absorb them elsewhere. And that's why we've done things to cut the budget and reduce spending and ultimately save students money. So for this year, fiscal 21, Temple's implemented a budget reduction of just about $50 million. So those are dollars that we've removed from the budget and lead to direct savings for students. We've also implemented an administrative hiring freeze, so we're keeping our FTE count, or full-time employee count, down. That also keeps costs down for students. Additionally, we've delayed certain capital projects on campus and delayed issuing debt to fund those projects. We've also taken salary cuts for most non-represented employees, and many of our bargaining units or our unions have also agreed to concessions. When you combine these together, they result in direct savings for students. Endowments are an accumulation of gifts that are restricted by donors. They're intended to be forever, so only a percentage of the investment return is available for spending, and we must legally spend this income based on the donor's wishes. So unless a gift is specifically designated for reducing tuition, we cannot use it for that purpose. Generally, Temple's endowment supports faculty in teaching, research, and student aid. The university was one of the first to distribute funds it received through the CARES Act, allocating $14.5 million directly to students. Additionally, Temple distributed about $300,000 more to students through our own Student Emergency Fund. We also refunded roughly $20 million to students immediately, repaying unused room and board, parking, and certain course fees. That's money we put directly back in students' pockets, and Temple still plans to give out over $100 million in financial aid this year. One of the most important messages we want to convey is that we are investing heavily in augmenting students' online experiences. The pandemic has forced all institutions to change the way we teach and provide services. This transition takes improvements in technology, additional software license fees, and other additional costs. In addition to these changes, we still have to keep our on-campus utilities, maintenance, and security operations running. For example, so that we can safely offer more in-person course sections, we've spent $3.4 million to convert space in the former Paley Library to classrooms, so we have more seating for in-person learning while safely adhering to physical distancing guidelines. The university is also investing substantially in personal protective equipment, sanitization products, changes to physical spaces such as adding touchless faucets, plexiglass shields, and hand sanitizing stations around campus, and a testing center on campus to keep us all safe. On top of that, we have to pay our staff and faculty to continue delivering the quality of services and education we are committed to providing. We understand that this may not be the semester that our students are used to, but I can assure you that your educational experience this semester will be as rich as it's been in the past. You will still have access to the same world-class faculty, earn the same number of credits, and continue making uninterrupted progress towards your degree. And your degree will hold as much value when you do graduate from Temple University. We appreciate our students' strength and perseverance as we navigate these challenges together and work to create the best possible educational experience while also keeping everyone on campus safe and healthy. Remember, we're in this together so we can be together.